It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Guess what I did yesterday? Tried to keep my dog from eating chocolate chips. Dude, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So I think this is the first time that I've let Nix be in the house while I'm making cookies. And the girl would not leave me alone. I was trying to put the cookies in the oven, and she's just like, I need to eat those. I was like, no, you do not. We are not doing another trip to the vet right now. And trying to make cookies, it's just about as impossible as making cookies with a toddler. Like, she literally, I could not get anywhere. I couldn't get into the sugar drawer. I couldn't get in a flour drawer. I couldn't get anywhere without her being right there. I mean, like, can I have some? What are you having? What are you doing? Can I have some? Can I help? Can I do this too? And I was like, no, you cannot. You do not have opposable thumbs. You are going to go and lay down on the rug or I'm going to put you outside. And every time I tried to put her outside, she looked at me. She's like, no, I know what's happening in here. I'm not that stupid. I'm staying inside. And when I tried to shove her butt outside, she's just like, no, I'm not stupid. I'm just like, I don't care if you're not stupid. I don't want you in here right now. I was so scared when I was pouring the taco chips into the bowl. I was so stressed out that I was going to drop one and basically race Nix to the ground because I know for a fact that she would win. That girl is fast. Thankfully, I did good. Thankfully, she didn't eat anything. She did try to burn herself on the oven. I finally told her, I'm just like, if you do not stay away from the oven, I will lock you on the back porch if you don't want to go outside. She finally looked at me. You know, I'm pretty sure she tried rolling her eyes at me. Have you ever had an argument with a dog before? My life. What has my life come to? Trying to make cookies with a dog. My Lanta. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. All right, let's see. We have a new clip featuring 2 original songs from Wicked for Good. I'm not going to show you it because I'm too excited for that show. I'm not going to ruin any of it. You can go look for it on social media, though. Let's see. George Clooney says that a new Oceans movie will probably start filming next year. Why can't we get something else? Seriously, somebody come up with a new storyline that's actually going to be exciting, different. We don't need another Oceans movie. I'm sorry. Okay, Dexter Resurrection has been renewed for a 2nd season. There's a new trailer for, Kim Kardashian, Sarah Paulson, legal drama. It's called All's Fair. Honestly, I watched the trailer for this. I hardly saw Kim Kardashian in there. I'm pretty dang sure they're just like, let's just put her name on the title, but not show her very often because the girl's not the greatest actor in the world, in my opinion. Okay, she tried, she did good, but there was a lot of top tier actors in this series, and I don't know, she just wasn't hitting it. Moving on, before I get mean, we got the first set of photos of John Lithgow as Professor Dumbledore in the Harry Potter series. He looks good. I mean, it's not the original. We have to remember that, but I think he looks like he's doing good. All right, Taylor's Life of a Showgirl has dethroned Adele's 25 for the biggest opening week for an album in the streaming era. And as of yesterday, it has already sold 3.5 million copies. Dude, want to know why? Because there's 70 different variants and people are suckers and they're just like, I need every single one of them. Also about Taylor Swift, Ryan Seacrest said that he'd be happy to officiate their wedding. Cool. Let's see. Missy Elliott, Karol G, Madison Beer, and Twice are going to headline the Victoria's Secret's fashion show next week. And that's all I have for your 2 o'clock tea on Z103. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Found this story at eastidahonews.com. Meet AI Annie, Idaho Falls' newest helper at the Emergency Communication Center. So Annie is an AI voice assistant built to handle non-emergency calls to the city's dispatch line. They're freeing up human dispatchers to focus on real emergencies. The city says Annie can answer routine questions, transfer calls, and even text links for online reports, all in English or Spanish. Don't worry, 911 is still handled by real people. But Annie's just to help with everyday stuff so dispatchers can focus on saving lives. I think that's cool, but also a little sketchy at the same time. I don't know. Full story. Go check it out. eastidahonews.com. I hope I never have to fly a Canadian airline WestJet because they just tried to... So they fixed reclined seats. So basically, there's seats that are already tilted back a bit, but they don't recline. But if you want a reclining seat, you have to pay extra for that now. I hope that no other airlines get this idea, okay? I mean, I already don't really recline back just because I feel bad for people. Usually I feel like it's a unanimous thing. Don't recline back. If they do, then you can too. And then it's just like a chain reaction. Everybody can recline their seats. But if nobody around you does, do not do it. But the fact that you have to pay extra for that, no. Do not give any other airlines any ideas. I'm already paying an arm and a leg and a pinky toe. I don't need to pay for my big toe too. Z103, it's Katie Lee. It's spooky season and Vegas is all about it. So the oldest and possibly most haunted hotel in Las Vegas, the El Cortez Hotel and Casino, they are offering to pay somebody $5,000 to spend a weekend ghost hunting inside their hotel. I'm not going to lie. It kind of intrigues me a tiny bit. So they're going to equip you with ghost hunting gear, like EMF meters, EVP recorders, flashlights, thermal sensors, and then they're going to set you free to explore all of the creepiest little corners, searching for all ghostly signs and activity, especially at night. You're supposed to document your experience with photos, short videos. They want you to keep a journal of what you see and encounter. Includes all the scary things, probably all the goofy moments too. Anybody know that scene in Supernatural with Dean and the cat jumps out and he screams his head off? This is what I imagine would happen. Okay, so if you are interested in this, you can fill out an application at casino.org. They're accepting volunteers all month, and they'll announce one winner 5 days later. So you'll start planning your trip. But the thing about this, so the $5,000 prize, it includes $800 towards airfare and travel, $500 to cover food, drinks, and ghost hunting equipments. I thought they provided that, or is that just extras so you can buy your own? I don't know. Anyways, if spooky things and ghosts and all those kind of things are your forte, dude, check it out. I'm actually kind of intrigued. There's no way that I would do this, but I think it'd be kind of cool. But no way would I do this. But it's still kind of cool. Do you remember the infomercials that we would try to ignore, or we'd sit there, or our grandmas would get suckered into buying some type of kitchen gadget off the TV? Well, you want to know what those are now? It's called TikTok Shop. And guess what? I am that old grandma that got suckered into trying something out, and it just got delivered to my house, and I am crossing my fingers that it works like everybody else on TikTok was talking about. Because listen, it's a little hair thing, and everybody made it look like super, super awesome, and I just really want it to work, but I'm also kicking myself. I'm just like, you fell for it, you idiot. Just like my grandma did it all the time. She's like, look good I got off the TV today. I was like, Grandma. Idaho's #1 hit music channel, Z103. It is Katie Lee. There's a new trend going around, okay? It's called Raw Dog and Boredom. You know, you're just sitting there, no music, no scrolling, no distractions. You're literally just sitting there in straight silence with your thoughts, staring at a wall. Honestly, I like it. I feel like people should be bored more often because, like, we were bored as kids all the time. I feel like we turned out fine, and then technology came in and was just like, boom, like the Kool-Aid Man, and ruined it all. Anyways, I feel like we just need a little bit of that moment where we're just existing and not scrolling, not texting, not voice memoing, not, I don't know, letting your brain chill for like 2 seconds. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a healthy thing for you. I feel like it could be. I also would like to go back to the days where we just had flip phones. Those things were awesome. I loved those. And then fighting your siblings over the computer so you can get on MySpace. Pff, man, top tier days. Anyways, that's what's going on right now. I feel like we all just need to take a moment and, you know, be bored. There's nothing wrong with it. Nobody knows how to just be bored anymore. Z103, it is Katie Lee. I have a question for everybody listening right now. Are there any cool and just like decked out spooky yards around East Idaho? Let me know. 208-524-1033. Genuinely, it's just like Christmas, you know, driving around and seeing Christmas lights. I love going around and seeing all the spooky decorated yards. So if you're one of those people that decks out your yard, let me know. 208-524-1033 or just kidding. I just remembered I'm not in the studio right now. If you don't know, part of my show is pre-recorded. So I'm actually currently at home. But I'm just saying, If you do have spooky yard, you should DM Z103 on Facebook or Instagram and tell me, because I think I'm going to skip work tomorrow and go find some spooky yards. Don't tell my boss. Hopefully he's not listening. Z103, it's Katie Lee. My friends, I'm out of here for the day. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow on Friday. Yes. Bye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.